Hello everybody, good afternoon, and Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you're on. Hello, how are you? Welcome to Having a Laugh with Johnny Laff. Hi Linda, how are you? Linda Much is on. Hi Linda. Well, we've got some great guests today, and before we actually do that, what's happened today? Well, he's gone. That's it. He's gone. Donald Trump. He's gone to Trumpton, gone to live in Miami, in Florida, wherever he's gone. And a good day for Joe Biden. Let's hope he does a lot for the UK economy with a bit of luck. Hi Sheila, how are you? And I had one before that. Hi Richard. Hi Mandy. Afternoon, Mandy. Hello, Natasha, Patience, and Steve. So you've been watching the bowls. Deborah Cottrell. Well done, by the way, the bowls today. Catherine got through to the finals. Hello, Phoebe. How are you? Got a few birthdays, but before I do, let's bring on a few people. I've got some lovely guests today, and the first one is he's a choreographer, he's a dancer, he's multi-talented, lovely man. Hi Stuart, how are you? It is of course Zac Patterson. Are you there, Zac?
Hey Johnny, I'm here. Hello everyone.
Hello, is that your diary behind you, Zac? Is that your date sheet behind on the board?
Oh yes.
So how are you?
Yes, I'm very good, thanks. I'm great seeing all of the guests pop up saying hello. So many well-known names there. So hello to everyone who's watching us. So nice to see you all. Hope you're all keeping well, and of course, Happy New Year to you all as well.
So Zac, we're going to bring on now. I'm going to bring on lovely Buzby Allen. Where are you, Buzby? So this should be some fun. This should be fun.
Hello, Facebook people. Hello, Facebook fans. Hello, Mr. Johnny Laff. How are you?
Hello, handsome. Is that for me, Lynn, or is that for Buzby or Zac?
Oh, bless you, Lynn. Thank you.
How's it going, everybody? Oh, Johnny, it's so good to be back online again. Christmas was good, New Year was good, but we're back online. Hello, Linda Mudge, Mike Scott's happy 70th birthday. You funny, Mike. Where's Mike been? Where has Mike been? That is a question. Sue, hello. Sheila, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, Moose. Madam Moose, I love you. Hello, everybody. Oh, this is great, John. John, this is fantastic.
Busby, what have you had for lunch? I want whatever you've had for lunch, because you.
No, because of the environment. No, I've been taking zinc and vitamin D and vitamin C. Do you know what I'm saying?
Good.
And in this lockdown, am I too loud? I've also been doing a lot of running. A lot of running and jogging, a bit of exercise to keep me fit. So I'm ready to go. All right, Vanessa.
Right, listen, let's bring on our final guest, and it's a young man who's no stranger to people at Potters, the guest at Potters, and that is the lovely Olly Day. Olly, where are you?
Hello,
Here he comes. Look, he's coming out the darkness. There he is, Olly.
Hey, Olly.
Buzby, nice to see you.
Hello, Olly. It's Olly Day. Hooray, hooray. It's another Olly Day. Hello, Olly.
You know what? I knew as soon as I said that we're going to have Buzby on, I knew it was going to be hectic. And how's the hand, Buzby? How's the hand?
Oh, it's still giving me a bit of grief, so I've still got to watch what I'm doing, and it's all because of the Facebook people. On that particular day, there was an incident, and Mike Scott saved my life. Thank you, Mike.
Well, wait and tell us till I talk to you. So what I'm going to do, Olly, I'll speak to you very soon. Buzz, you can go. I'm going to speak to Zac first, because I'll probably get some common sense out of Zac.
Oh, my mum, Buzby, you've copied my hair.
He has, hasn't he? Just quickly, Jet. So, Zac, you've been at Potters some years now. How many years have you been at Potters?
Do you know, it would actually be 13 years in March. So a long time, Johnny.
So, because I started similar time I think I started just before you, and you came along, a fresh-faced young man.
I was the youngest when I started. Now I'm the oldest. or one of the oldest
really?
anyway.
One of the oldest, but yeah, you're not as old as me, mate. Wait till you're as old as me. So, Zac, where did you start? I mean, obviously, I met your mum and dad. Your mum's a lovely singer, fantastic singer.
Yeah.
You know, you haven't got the singing voice, Zac, have you? It's a very shame because if mum had passed that on.
Oh, I know.
I know she's
But you
passed it on to your
can't have it
sisters.
all. You can't have it all.
So did you go to school? Did you go to school, you know, like a stage school? Drama?
Yes, so I went to with one of my mum's friends' children, went to this new group that had started when we was maybe about 6 or 7 years old. We were quite young. So I went along with her to this drama group. It was called Star Effects. And it was 3 hours on a Saturday morning. And we used to do an hour of dancing, an hour of singing, and an hour of acting. And out of the three, I really loved the dancing the best. And then what happened was the lady who was our dance teacher, she broke away from there and she opened up her own dance school. Now, you know who she is, Johnny, because it's Estelle Clifton from the circus.
Oh, yes. Well,
so then I then followed Estelle to the circus. So for those of you who've been to the Hippodrome in Great Yarmouth and seen the circus show, where the floor sinks and turns into a swimming pool, the lady who choreographs all of the swimming routines and all of the dance routines was my dance teacher, my local dance teacher anyway.
Yeah, Estelle.
So I went to Estelle's at the circus, and then so I was always involved in the circus shows at Christmas time and all things like that. And then when I got to about maybe 12, like, you know, the age where you get to high school, and I realized that I wanted to take dance seriously, I then took up ballet lessons, tap lessons and jazz lessons, modern lessons, and started doing all the dance examinations. And I went to June Glennie's to do that in Lowestoft. And then it was actually, funnily enough, Estelle who got me the job at Potter's, because Estelle is friends with Nigel, and Nigel happened to say to Estelle, we've got an opening for a boy dancer, do you know anyone? And Estelle put my name forward, and then before you know it, I come in for an audition, and there I am at Potter's. But it was a long story, but that was it.
Do you know what I thought? I thought I could talk, Zac. But that was brilliant, honestly. And you never went.
I cannot stop talking. So do give me a warning if you need me to shut up.
No. Listen, I love it, because when you say about Estelle, I mean, she's done fantastic. Because when I first met Estelle, she was a dancer, and I was in the Freddie Starr show at the Britannia Pier, and she was one of the dancers. And she started seeing Ben then. She started seeing Ben.
She was a dancer with Jim Davidson, I think, and they went to do the summer season at the pier, and that's how she met Ben J.
I know, it's incredible. I can't believe it. Hello, Val. Yeah. I'll tell you what, thing about it is, what a great career you've had. And also, Zac, you left us for a while. You left Potters for a little while, didn't you, to go onto a ship?
Well, yeah, I actually left. I actually done it a little bit backwards, really. Most people would go to performing arts school or college first and then go on to work. I was actually lucky enough to be able to work first, and then I realised that I actually wanted to go to college, because I wanted to get all of my teaching qualifications and get all that under my belt. So I actually started at Potters, went back to college, and I went to Performers College in Essex, which is, at the time, it was ran by Brian Rogers, who has unfortunately passed away now. But everyone knows Brian Rogers for being, he used to choreograph all the dances on Stars in Their Eyes, always on the Saturday night TV shows, all of the variety shows and that. So I went to Performers College, and then from Performers College, I done a few little things. So I'd done like the Paul Mitchell hair show tour, I'd done the Royal Variety performance, worked on a cruise ship, and then I come back to Potters. But because Potters is based in my hometown, I was in a really lucky position that, say if I had 5 or 6 weeks free, then I would be able to come back or maybe cover the shows while someone was off. And then I come back off the ship, and someone left the contract unexpectedly, so I took their place. And then Nikki called me in and said, would you like to be dance captain on the next contract? And I'd never been a dance captain before, so then I said yes, and then that's how that all kind of happened from there, and then I just been there ever since, really.
What is your favourite show out of all the shows? I mean, obviously we did hundreds and hundreds, and it is probably 100.
Oh,
what is your favourite? What was
I think one of my most favourite. Well, my favourite thing to do is always the glitzy and the glamour stuff. You know, I do like all the modern stuff, like all the uptown funk and all things like that. But I would much rather have, you know, a nice tailcoat on with a top hat and be covered in diamantes. That's very, very me. So I like it when we do the musical theatre shows. One of the best shows I think I've ever done at Potter's has to be Showstoppers. It's going back maybe about 5 years ago now, just because the sets we had on the stage, it was before we had the LED screen. So a lot of this, we used to have a lot more sets. We actually used to have the barricade in Les Mis. The whole thing used to turn around. We used to have the fireworks going off, the pyros, the fire on the stage. It was all really, really good. But that was probably one of my favourite shows, Johnny. Yes.
You can tell Nigel's did it. I've got a question for you, Zac, from Lynn Hawker. And Lynn said, what are you doing to keep busy during the lockdown? This is from Lynn.
Well, I've actually, so last year, Lynn, I was supposed to take a teaching examination in, I think it was supposed to be June, but due to the pandemic, it got cancelled. And then my teacher actually phoned me up just after New Year and said, oh, the exam has been rebooked again for May. But it's a big old exam. So I've started revising for that. And I've started going running again, just because that's the only thing that really keeps the weight off me, running.
Question there, Zac. Question there, Zac. Zac,
yes.
What is your best dance move? And it's from Lisa Barrett.
Oh, my best dance move. Oh, that's a really hard one because there's so many. I mean, I guess it would have to be something like the splits, really, just because that's my little party trick.
Got alcohol in that mug, Johnny? No, it's coffee. Yeah. It's coffee. I bet you, Zac, she said, I bet Lorna Clark's, I bet you're missing Potters, yeah?
Oh, yes, I do miss Potters very, very much. If I go for a little drive, I always drive past and sort of like give it a little wave, you know. I grew up at Potters, really. You know, I was 19 when I started there, and I'm 32 now. So we've seen everything, you know, from you know, everything possible, everything you could possibly imagine of seeing there. So, you know, it really is like my second home.
Well, Zac, because obviously now you've started also a studio in Norwich. We've got a little thing you do in Norwich, which is a television personality owns it, doesn't she?
Yes, exactly. So I run a franchise in Norwich, Pauline Quirk Academy. So you all know Pauline Quirk from being on Birds of a Feather. That's what she's most famous for. So we've had to shut our doors, obviously, because of the pandemic, but we've been lucky enough to be able to continue doing the lessons online. So on Saturdays, we do all the lessons online via Zoom. And actually, one of the teachers who works for me is Katie Knight. So for those of you who've been coming to Potters a long time, you would know who Katie is. You know her, Johnny, obviously, don't you? Yeah. But she comes online and she works every Saturday for me. She teaches the drama. So the children are in good hands.
Somebody said, Mike Scott, can you do the splits now? Do the splits, Zac. Go on. Can you do it in there?
I can't do it now. Well, number one, I've got jeans on. I'm in a tiny little office at the moment, and I don't actually know how to dismantle this this ring light that I've got my phone balanced on. So I could do it, but it will take too long.
Zac, I've had somebody say, Johnny, can you do the splits? I've tried once, nearly broke my neck. I was 32 once, Jack. Where have those years gone? 20 years gone. Oh, well, you got the Zoom classes. The Golden Girls. Is it? When are you going to do Zoom classes for the Golden Girls, Zac? They want to know. Lynn Hawker.
Well, do you know what? I also have a little dance school in Norwich, the Academy of Dance, and I do some of the lessons online there with the children as well. But you know, if there's enough interest, I'd happily do a little online class for everyone if there's enough interest. That absolutely doesn't, no problem at all in lockdown. That'd be a laugh. Oh, that's my dad. Hi, Johnny. Please ask Zac if he got his dance moves from his dad.
I've seen your dad, Zac. He does make me laugh, I tell you.
I know.
I was with Pauline Quirk. I was with Pauline Quirk in a show. Can I run back now? Yeah, I was with Pauline Quirk and David Copperfield doing the Tempest scene all night. Well done, Pauline. My granddaughter goes to PQA in Wickford.
Ooh.
So I tell you what a company that is. That's a real popular company. And she's a lovely lady, Zac. You've met her, haven't you? She's quite a nice lady.
Who, Pauline?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is how she is on the television. Really down to earth, you know, no airs or graces, like just the most loveliest person, you know, that there is. Makes an effort to say hello to everyone. She comes on Zoom and she talks to the children. And last time brilliant. She come on a few weeks, just before Christmas. Oh, so it would have been when we was in lockdown in November. She came online. She just moved house. And one of the kids said to her for a joke, "Oh, give us a tour of your house." And she did. You know, she's really down to earth, really nice.
I did a gig once, Zac, at in Clacton-on-Sea.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a show, and I came off, and this girl came up and said, "Oh, thanks, Fiona." This girl came up to me and said, "Oh, can I buy one of your DVDs and a joke book for my son?" I said, "Yeah, of course you can." And I thought I know her from somewhere, and it was Linda Robson. She got a caravan on the site with her family in Clacton. Obviously, I thought I've just got 10 quid off Linda Robson from Birds of a Feather. And I went to the bar and she came over and spoke to me. She was exactly the same. And, you know, just it's surreal because she stood there and I'm waiting for her, you know, to go, Darren, you know, Dad's what it was called. And it was so funny. But what a lovely lady. Somebody says you look like a young Peter Andre, Zac.
Yeah, do you know what? There's a picture of me and Peter Andre on Facebook. From when Peter Andre came to Potters, and at the time, because that must be about 6 or 7 years old now, this picture, me and Peter Andre just so happened to have the same haircut. and when I put that on, everyone was saying, and you could see us a little resemblance. I wish I had his 6-pack.
Oh, I've got a barrel, me, Zac. I've got the barrel, not a 6-pack. Listen, Zac, I'm going to chat to you later on before the end, but thanks for coming on. And listen,
no worries.
Great to see you. You're looking fantastic. How's Richard, by the way? Just quickly, how's Richard?
Yeah, he's fine. He's actually downstairs teaching online for the Italia Conti at the moment.
Oh, Italia Conti. Oh, yes. Yeah. That used to be Barbara Speak's rivals, Italia Conti and Corona, years ago.
Oh,
somebody's watching. Hello, I'm watching the bowls on television. Well done. Look, James is watching on Porter. James Ahern, hello. James, I hope you're well. We'll have to get James on. When he feels a bit better, we'll get James on, but that would be fantastic.
Don't be eating all them donuts, James.
He can eat them donuts as much as he likes. Anyway, listen, Zac, I shall speak to you very, very soon. Lynn Ann sends her love to James. Let's bring on. I'm dreading this. Buzby Allen. Go on, Nigel.
It's the way I tell him. It's the way I tell him. It's the way I tell him.
How are you, Buzz?
You were just going through all that Pauline Quirk and stuff and all of that, and Linda Robson. Well, I was in a film with Ray Winston in Birth, Deaths and Marriages, and she was there, and the children and the daughter were cameos with me, like, do you know what I'm saying? So I know these people, and do you not think that I've got a hint, hello, Natasha, of Peter Andre?
Only if he's been around with me, Buzz.
oh, yeah, of course, with a tan, man, do you know what I'm saying? So how's it going then, John?
I'm very good. So, Buzz, how long have you been at Potters now? Come on, let's have a serious question. Go on.
Well, we're on furlough at the moment, so I'm not allowed to go to work. So, but I do. Hello, Karen. Bring or ding? Ding, ding. Is it bring ding? Bring ding. Hello, bring ding. Hello. Samantha, Heather. Hello, Lynn Hawks. How are you? Christine. Yeah. And can I just say, I briefly spoke to James last night, and he says hello to everybody, and he says thank you for all the kind donations towards his cause. He's all right. He's all right. He's on the mend, which is good. So I just wanted to put that in. Claire Gibson, are you getting married? Claire, you're going to get married. Now, the question is, will... No, because she was there over Christmas, but she didn't know whether or not the government would let her. She said, you can have 15. I want more than 15 at my wedding. Come on, Lynn, what is your problem? Karen, Claire, it doesn't matter. But am I getting married? Oh, dear. I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? John, what did you want to know?
So, no, how many years have you been at Potter's? Because you're not going to give me
this is my 15 years. 15. Linda Munch, Karen Dearden. Oh, Dring, not Ding. No, because of locked. John, can I ask you a question? This Jennifer Munnings, is it Jenny Munnings or is it Jennifer Munnings?
Jennifer.
Can you ask him? Well, they can say, is it Jenny or Jennifer? Because we know Jenny Munnings.
Can you? Is
that a different person?
Well, it could be two people.
Yeah, Lynn-Ange. Yeah, Lynn-Ange. Everybody talks about Lynn-Ange. How are you in a bloody old Ireland? It's green over there, isn't it? I know you're watching the Bulls. I know. Did you hear about Nicky Brett, John? What? Are you paying attention to what's going on here? Nicky Brett broke his wrist. Yeah, I know, but he broke his wrist playing golf. I mean, what's the story there then?
Playing golf?
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, Katie. Hello, Katie. Yeah. Can you just get some James, some more Lucasade, please? He's running. I told you it was Jenny Munnings, didn't I? She's obviously writing the wrong name.
Well, once, my sister and two sisters, we said, he asked where Cinderella was. Good job. We have a sense of humour. I remember that, Fiona. I do remember that. Because you see,
Johnny Cleveland was...
Oh, go on.
Wait, John, can I just say, I saw Johnny Cleveland. Hello, Johnny Cleveland. I saw you in, you know, when we had what's that, Channel 4, the people when they were in the room and everything.
Big Brother.
Oh, thank you, John. You remembered something. The Big Brother, the Channel 4 people came to Potter's, and Johnny Cleveland was... Did you make it, John? Did you get on the video?
Who, me?
John, yeah, did you get on?
Which video? I don't know which one you're talking about. There's so many.
The Big Brother house, when the Big Brothers came over to Potter's and they filmed us and put us on Channel 4 and like the backgrounds. Did you get on?
Nah.
I did anyway, so it doesn't matter. Me, Graham Adams, Rachel was on it, Sue Secker was on it, and that was the time when Leo Sayer was on it. We smashed it. And in actual fact, hopefully I'm going to be dropping on a website and you can watch all of these stuff that you've missed. Okay? As Ollie started on the wine. Can I just say something, John? I am currently in the process of working on a calendar.
Yeah, let's have a look.
All right. So look, what do you reckon?
Oh,
that's
page 1.
No. So sooner or later, if anybody, and hopefully it's going to be for Potters, and all the money is going to the relevant charities. So sooner or later, if anybody wants to buy a calendar, please give me a bell. All right. So what was you saying, John?
You're a bit late with a calendar. What? You can't sell a calendar because there's only 11 months left. 11 months.
No, it's for 22, John. Come on, I'm not that stupid.
JP told you to get a colander. God dear.
What's a colander?
That's the thing you put water in when you've got vegetables and it goes through the holes.
Exactly. All right. So how have you been, John? You've obviously looked like you've been in training.
I've been training. Do you know what I've lost? I can tell the people nearly 6 pounds
20
weight
quid?
in just over 2 weeks.
No. Where have you lost it from?
From around my belly.
Okay then. But not only that, John, can I just say, in lockdown, I've been working on some stuff. And do you know when people want to know what to watch or what to do? Yeah. I've been doing some cooking, painting, watching some bowls. The bowls is really spectacular. I'm writing a book on jokes at the moment. And the book's going to be called That's a Funny One.
That's a funny one. But
yeah,
are they funny?
It?
Yeah.
Well, would you mind? Can I tell you one or two of the jokes?
Go on then. Let's hear some jokes. Come on. No, no.
Why is it so hard to tell a joke to a snake?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, I got you already, and you're Mr. Comedy, aren't you? Because you can't pull its leg. How do you cheer up a baked potato? Wait, how do you cheer up a baked potato?
I don't know. Go on, how do you cheer up a baked potato?
Are you a comedian, John? You're supposed to know all of these. You butter him up.
God.
All right. All right. All right. I'll ask me another question, and then.
Right, we've got a few birthdays, Buzz. Before we any further.
All right.
Right, get your trumpet ready.
Right.
Get your trumpet ready. And
Who's it for?
Oh, Kim Gotts. You know Kim Gotts. Kim
Gosh or groan?
Gotts. Gotts. Kim Gotts.
Oh yeah, got her. Kim got her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracy Hillier.
Hello, Sue Secker. How are you? All right. Did you see the snow, John? Did you see the snow the other day? Can I just say? The moose. No, John, but this is important. You know the moose, his parents, Alan and Susan, well, over in where they live, they had 2 feet of snow, and they're making. Your ears are hurting. Sorry, Christine. They had 2 feet of snow. We got a bit, and we couldn't even make a snowman, man. You couldn't even make a snowball. What sort of that?
Right. If it probably wasn't 2 feet, because you're so small, it would be like 2 feet, because it come up to your waist. 6 inches would come up to your waist. You know what I mean? Because you're so tiny. To me, it'd be up to about my kneecaps, but to you, it'd be like your chest here, because you're diddy. You're small.
I'm gonna have to put. Wait, I'm gonna have to put that in my joke book, John. Who do you want to? Who's the dedication for, John? Quickly, airtime. Ollie Day's on in a minute.
Okay. Kim Gotts. Kim got
what?
No,
right.
Kim. Claire's part. There we go. Happy.
What?
Get ready. Happy birthday to you.
John, can you just at least try and sing in tune?
Happy.
Hip hip!
My God.
Hip hip! John, you're supposed to say hurrah! Hurrah!
Hurrah! Right.
You said hooray.
Did I hip hip?
All right.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip. Hurrah!
Yeah,
James would like to thank everyone for their support from Katie Lyons. Thank you, Katie. Give him our love. Then he said,
yeah, he's good.
Didn't like that song and stop playing that trumpet.
Yeah, you can't tell talent though, can you?
No, you can't. Do you know what, Buzz? I mean, talent. It certainly, you know what? It comes in leaps and bounds, talent, and it sort of leapt past you, didn't it?
And can I just say, you know, you were talking about who's that guy that you're always telling everybody that you worked with? Freddie Starr. Yeah. So, but did you get in the papers with him?
Yes, I did. A few times.
On front page of the Sun.
What, front page of the Sun?
Exactly.
Yeah,
because you know the hamster that he. Wait. You know the hamster that he ate.
Yeah.
I knew the guy who said he ate my hamster. He was my mate who ate my hamster.
You know, actually, who did that? That was that guy who died, passed away, little guy. The guy who did all the paper stuff. Can't think what his name is now. Passed away a few months ago.
Mr. Fold. Mr. Fold.
No, that's Freddie's real name.
Paper Fold.
And Buzz, you saw me on the video with Freddie Starr, didn't you?
Yeah, you were spectacular, John. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You were spectacular. What are you drinking, John?
Coffee, mate.
Ginger ale. Coffee. No, I'm on orange at the moment. I'm on a health one at the moment. I'm eating a lot of salmon and vegetables and peas and carrots, and I'm just trying to keep fit and trim. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'm just having chicken and vegetables. That's me. Chicken and vegetables.
Yeah.
Mug shots.
Boiled, steamed.
Yeah.
Have you been watching MasterChef, James?
Oh, there's a thing with James there.
There you go.
Oh, there he is. Lovely James. God, I do miss him. I miss James.
No, can I just say, James Ahern is a maverick. He's awesome. He's awesome.
He's a legend.
He's
He's like
awesome.
you,
And he's he's bigger than me. He's taller, isn't he? No, he's piecing the pantomime. He literally smashed the show. He smashed it. He was awesome.
Well, Buzby, listen, I'm going to put you in the cupboard because you can charge your batteries up.
What?
Duracell. You got to charge your batteries up. So I'm going to bring on.
Just before we go, can I just quickly?
Quickly. You crack me up. I'll tell you what. I'm not being funny. That is. I just love it. I just love Buzz. It was that. He wants to take some trumpet lessons. You're dead right, April. Oh dear, Leslie, join this is hard work. No, it's not hard work. And I love it. Listen, I absolutely love it. I don't care what anybody does. Claire Gibson, we miss you, James. Going to miss you seeing you at the Swish weekend this year. At least you are better at your dancing, Buzz. Oh yeah. Welcome to Port. Be sure to wear. Yeah, James, it's watching today and giggling away on the sofa. That is so pleasing to know that James is laughing and having a bit of fun. I will speak to James later on. Everyone is taller than Buzz. Even Lenny. They are. Hi, both. Missing you all. Thank you very much. They are. Jamie, Buzz is gone. I know. I thought Zach could talk, but Buzz, I knew when I said I'm going to have Buzz on, I wouldn't get. Now I'm going to bring on somebody who is a very, very, very dear friend of Potter's. And also, all the midweek crowd will know this young man. And I've known him for 100 years. Here he comes, the lovely Olly Day.
Hello, Johnny.
Hello, love. How are you?
It's lovely to see you.
I bet you nearly grown a beard waiting, didn't you?
No, I don't mind. I've had a shave, but it's lovely. Busby's funny. And dear,
do you
makes
know
me
what?
laugh every time.
I just wanted him on here because I know that it would make the show. You know what I mean?
He's
it's not about me, it's about the guests.
He's never off, is he? Which is great.
No, I know. I said to somebody, if you cut his leg off, it'd be like a stick of rock. He'd have Potters written all the way through.
Yes, it would. Going all the way through it. Potters.
I know. Exactly. I mean, you've never actually been on stage with Buzby, have you?
Well, no, I haven't. But I have interviewed him because we used to do a radio program when I was on Radio Norfolk all those years ago. And we regularly used to come and have a Potters weekend. I don't know if anyone will remember it, about 35 years ago in the late 1980s. So that answers to you how long Busby's been at Potters. And I did the Sunday morning program. So we used to come live from Potters Resort. And we had Mark Brewer and Buzby, and to get a word in between the records, that was a nightmare. So I know what you're dealing with.
Well, I took him on to Stephen Bumfrey's show.
Yeah.
Stephen was sitting there going, the audience can't see, obviously the listeners, and he's going, what is this man? What is this man all about? And it just was so. He tried to nick a Dalek. There was a little Dalek on the table. And it looked like a big Dalek in the picture. But he was going to try and he went inside. They had a TARDIS because it was a Doctor Who week or something in Norfolk or something. And they had the TARDIS in the David Clayton was there then. Harold made David. Yeah. And Stephen Bumfrey, I was on Stephen Bumfrey's show. And I just thought, I've got to get out of here.
He's great value though, isn't he? He's fantastic.
And we did a charity football match. We did a charity football match for the showbiz. And they had all the Norwich City stars from yesteryear. You know, and we dressed up in yellow. We had yellow, we were yellow men. We had all yellow. No, our faces were covered up. And Buzby was just chucking water over people and doing it just literally. And I just thought, I don't need to be. I'm going to go and get changed. So I went and got a Norwich kit on and went and played football. And Dion Dublin said, Johnny, get off. He said, yeah, honestly, Dion Dublin said to me, Johnny, get off. He said, before I break your leg. He said, because we don't want to lose this match. This is serious. I'm doing normal wisdom across the pitch. I'm throwing my cap and all. But Buzby was there. But listen, it's all about you now. Now listen, Olly, how long have we known each other? How long?
A long time. Must be 40 years.
It's got, well, yeah. That makes us really
as
old.
As I've known Johnny Cleveland.
Well, listen, we both know Johnny Cleveland. So many memories, Jill, you're right. Yeah, the thing about it is, you and I used to do crossover quite a lot I can't think what year. It was in the late 70s, probably 79, I would think.
No,
like
it would have been, that sort of 1988.
When I first came to Great Yarmouth for Jill Few, and I used to go to a place, and it was called the Hermanas. Do you remember this, Ollie?
Oh, well,
the Hermanas. I've lost you a bit. Hello?
Have you?
You've gone.
Have you lost me?
Yeah, you've gone a bit. You're out of sync. That's okay.
Oh, am I?
Oh, you're back now. You're back.
Again?
No, I just put you out of sync. No, I'll tell you, it was so funny because you used to come down in your old Cortina estate. Was it a court or something like that, wasn't it? And I used to go in my BMW because I was on £12.50. You won £8. I was coming up the hill, and I used to say to you, I used to stop and say, "What are they like?" And you went, "Cool, rubbish." I went, "Oh, I'll be all right then."
You cheeky man.
And I remember you when you used to compare at the Cherry. Was it not the Cherry Tree? Was it Cherry Tree?
Cherry Tree Holiday Park.
You were there when I first came years and years.
Yeah.
I was at the Wet Behind the Ears, and I think I had a real hard time. And you were quite lovely to me then. And then I was working actually for Carl Adams at the pier in the musical.
Lovely man,
in the
at
country
the pavilion, Carl.
Yeah, at the pavilion. But you've done. You're a star at the pavilion. God, how did you get into the business, Ollie? How did you get into it?
That's been ever so nice. But listen, I started doing talent competitions, and I won a talent competition and worked in Norwich for a chap called Neville Downing at Magic Products.
Oh.
And we used to make badges for the Crankies and Jimmy Jones, and he was on the edge of show business. And we had a magic shop, and I ended up being the manager of the magic shop. And that was where I met Johnny Cleveland when I was doing the talent competitions about 1976, Mike Lancaster, all those sort of wonderful acts that he supported Freddie Starr. Have you ever heard of Freddie Starr?
No, I've never heard of him.
I used to do all those and had a great time with them. They were fabulous times, and that was where Tommy Cooper came into the magic shop, and I managed to spend an hour with him selling him magic and demonstrating. No one had a camera, but he was fantastic, Tommy Cooper. Yeah.
If you did that now with your phone, yeah.
I know. If you haven't
Neville
got
Downing. Sorry, go on.
No, that's all right. You speak. That's your show.
Neville Downing. He actually judged me in a talent show in Yarmouth years ago, 77, I think it was. And
Fanny's
I won
nightclub.
Fanny's nightclub, it was.
Yeah.
And
I won it.
You won it 1 year. I won it 1 year. Denise, who was married to Nicky Walker, Denise, she came. Well, I think we came joint first. She was only 15. I hated her because she was 15. I thought, I can't believe it. And I got summer season for Ted Hardwick. But Neville Downing said to me, he said, this was a few years later, I went to the shop.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, you've got to go. You have to drive round him. You can't walk round him, could you? And he said to me, would you go onto a platform out at sea?
On the rigs?
Yeah. So I said, well, I'm not really. He said, don't worry, John. He said, they've been out there for 6 months. They'll love anything. And he flew me out in the Bristow's helicopter. This thing, I didn't know how it got off the ground. It was so rough. And I can't think who the girl singer was. It was somebody, Julie Nevada rings a bell, but I'm not sure. And she took me over, right? Took me out, and I died a death.
No, I thought, you?
Honestly, this was when I first started, and I just hadn't got all men and all shouting. I'm going, yeah. And I just, I couldn't. And then Julie Nevada went on, did 2 songs, and they shouted at her, threw bloody stuff at her and everything like that. Sorry, Mike, swearing. Threw the thing, and I thought, I've got to get off here. I've got to get off. And we flew back, and Neville went, they enjoyed it. I went, what? He said, you lasted 25 minutes. Most comics do 10.
Hard times being out there.
You worked for BBC Radio Norfolk as well, didn't you?
I did about 12 years on there on the radio station, which was great. And that was where I first went to Potters, and we did it for years. We used to do a weekend there, which was wonderful. Happy days.
But did you have a guest show, or was it just an ordinary show?
That was like this, but I used to listen to what people said.
Ollie, I'm going to knock you out when I see you. Oh, yeah, now you see, you've thrown me now. You completely thrown me. Tell us a bit about your career. I mean, you obviously started the holiday camps, but you progressed. And I'm not going to say what you're doing at the moment, what you've been doing, but just tell us a bit. Do like Zac
Well, I've been
Patterson,
lucky really because I did lots of the holiday parks and stacks of those, the Vauxhall, lots all over Norfolk and down to Clacton, like we all do. I famously hardly ever travel out of Norfolk. I will go as far as Felixstowe and Clacton on an odd occasion, but that's about it. And I have been known to go to Spalding, but only if I really have to. And now, luckily, with Nigel Boycire, we do the theatre at the Pavilion at Galston, which is wonderful. That's the longest running summer season in the country. And we run our own shows, our laughter shows, dear Nigel and I, at Hunstanton through the summer as well. And then at Christmas, for the last 12 years, I've been the sort of the host of the Cromer Christmas show, which you did before I got in there.
Oh, yeah, you took it off me. You stole my work.
I
Do you know what it was, Ollie? What it was, I said, I mean, I must have said something wrong. I was walking down the pier with Diane and the other one, and I went, oh, I couldn't do this all the time. I said, it's too cold. That freezing wind coming across. It was snowing, yeah. and my heat didn't work in my dressing room. They put me in the back one, so I moved in with Keith Loads and Mark Morgan. I thought, I'm not going to be on my own. So I was in there, freezing cold. And I think because I moaned about the cold, I don't think they used me again. But do you know what? My ambition was to work at Cromer Pier. I just loved, and you, because now you are Mr. Cromer Pier Christmas.
Well, I've been very lucky in doing it for 12 years solid. Even during lockdown, we managed to get a summer show, socially distanced with just 3 acts on, ran August and September. And then again, back at Christmas, I was there again hosting the Christmas show, which was fantastic. And because we didn't have all the dancers and all the children from the Marlene School of Dance because of the social distancing, we were able to book Danny Hunt and Steph Amethyst, the illusionists, and they filled the stage with enormous boxes, and we had a wonderful Christmas. That was a real joy to do. So, and of course, that's the only continuous running variety show, End of the Pier, anywhere in the world now. So that's a great thing to do, and I'm very proud of doing that. But also, I like to get back to Potters, which is a joy to me, and I miss it so much. And that's lovely seeing all the names coming up along the bottom of the bar, because midweeks when we used to sort of do a few odds and ends, and I used to stand in with you, or when dear James, and we must say hello to James, hello darling boy, he's a beautiful man, and what a voice. And when he had a couple of holidays during the summer, they got me to go on stage on the variety night with you, and I had to do his songs. And what a voice that man's got, because when I had to sing Maria, God, that's out there. I had to really grab myself and squeeze hard to get the notes.
And those beautiful costumes we used to wear, the Abercrombie, don't they fit well?
Well, I should have worn that to sing Maria, really, because they sort of cut you in half, don't they? Yeah, dear Rachel was standing behind me, trying to pull my legs down and tuck my trousers into my socks,
I used to think to myself, I'm not going to do too long with Mrs. Brown, because they're not allowed to come running on half dressed. I thought I'll cut it to 10 minutes, 10 to 15, and I thought I've got to do it.
A lot of quick changes there. What we got? Carol, lovely to speak to you, Carol. Keep us entertained on a Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We were lucky to get to see you. Love to see you two old pros together. Malcolm Mallet. Oh, there's
dear Malcolm. Hey,
Uncle Mal. Oh.
Pettits at Reedham. He was up there for years, and he used to work at Hemsby. He was fantastic, Mal.
I wound him up once.
Bryce
he used to say about his balloons. What's that?
What, Bryce? No. He's got nothing to do with balloons. He's a drummer. Fantastic band.
No, I'll tell you about Mel some other time.
I think so, yeah.
Listen, you've got a lovely voice. What's that say? Well, apparently, what's the between a washing machine and the dishwasher in broken crockery? I don't know, Paul. What is it? Come on. It's going to be rubbish, this.
Have you got any reading glasses?
Between a washing machine and a dishwasher is broken crockery. Oh, yeah. I've got it now. I've got it, honestly.
That's the way you tell them.
I'm trying to read. It's so awkward to read a gag, isn't it? Have you noticed that?
You want bifocals?
These are bifocal.
Yeah.
I can't
My
say
friend is bisexual. If he wants sex, he'd go out and buy it.
my brother's a sex object. When he wants sex, his wife objects. We can't do that stuff on here.
Thank you.
Ollie. So
Nigel
Ollie,
will cut them all out.
I know, yeah, well they'll all be gone, won't they? He'll cut. We can't cut. We go live. Hello, Ollie. Peter Archer. Yeah,
Hello,
who's
Peter.
that?
How are you? Lovely to speak to you. Do you want to see a magic trick? Because
Go on,
in
yeah.
lockdown, I've been doing a bit of magic.
Go on then. Do it.
Well, don't speak to me like that. I'm not a dog, am I? Go on then. Here,
He's
boy.
doing it.
You need someone.
Yeah,
I've got a pack
he's
of
a dog.
cards here.
Look, he's a
I've got
dog.
pack of cards. All the dog's up now. That's all we need.
Comedy
Look,
is all
has he
about
got
time.
wet
Johnny
nose?
Laff. Yeah.
Get someone, the first person to message with a card, a playing card, and I'll do some mind reading for you. I knew you was going to say that. Go on.
Yeah.
I'll hold the cards up.
Hold the cards up. There they are. Look.
The first one to come up on the screen, a card.
First one to put through a card. Pick a playing card. Anybody. The first one. This could be a long way.
When I was 15, I discovered something magical and quite wonderful. And then my mother sewed up the holes in my trouser pockets. Go on.
7 of hearts. 7 of hearts.
7 of hearts. Who's that? Who said that?
Maureen. I think Maureen. I think it was Maureen. Oh, Carol Hobbs.
Oh, Carol.
And Russ Willis.
2 people came up with the 7 of hearts. That's amazing.
Go on then. Let's see it then. Come on. Let's see how good you are. Come on.
With the 7 of hearts. Isn't that amazing? Well, it's got to work now, hasn't it? If I do that there, can you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to open the pack. Look.
Yeah.
I'll toss that nonchalantly. There we are. I'll fan the cards out. Can you see that? One card is upside down. I don't know if you can see that. That happens to be your card, the 7 of hearts. Look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? How does he do it?
Why does he do it?
Why does he bother? But just in case people think, because people, when I do this, they say he turned it over like that. But just to prove he didn't turn it over, not only is it the only card upside down, that's the only card from a completely different pack of cards to all the rest.
Absolutely fantastic.
A miracle.
You know what? You're wasted. You are wasted.
No, I wish I was. This is water, not gin.
Listen, Ollie, where are you? Are you in your studio? Are you in your cinema?
No, I'm not in the cinema. I'm in the dining room. Look, have you seen my Tintin? Hang on, I'll get out of the way. Can you see Tintin?
Oh yes, I can see him sitting down. Because
And these
Ollie has got.
These
So you've got your own cinema.
Yeah, I have got a cinema.
Ollie's got a cinema called the Ollydrome, isn't it? The Ollydrome.
Yeah, the Ollie Rama Cinema. I'll
Ollie
give
Rama,
you a tour around there one day on your wonderful Potter's Afternoon show.
We will do it. Yeah, it'd be brilliant. I'm sure everyone would love to see it because it's like a proper. You have somebody come round with peanuts and raisins and lollipops.
I bring the ice creams round. We have ice creams. I've got a popcorn machine, but I've got lots and lots of genuine cinematographic artifacts in there.
You have? I mean, I've seen it. I came to the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Came to your house and your little boy was running around with no trousers on. Do you remember that?
That's right. I warned him you were coming. I said, "No, cover yourself up."
How old is he now? 16, isn't he?
He's 16 and he's 6'2". Is George? Beautiful.
That's incredible. I know it.
Yeah.
The lovely daughter, because we met in Vegas. Sue and I
We
were
did
on our
with
holiday
Eleanor.
in Vegas.
I took Eleanor. I'll tell the listeners if you let me get a word in. I'll tell the listeners. We went to Las Vegas. My daughter went. I used to take her away once a year for her birthday on a plane somewhere. And one year I said, "Where do you want to go this year?" And she said, "I really want to go to Las Vegas." So I said, "Look, wait until you're 21 and I'll take you." So I saved me money and we went over there, and sod's law, you were there with the lovely Sue. So we met up and we had a great time, didn't we?
Oh, we were sitting in that place having something to eat outside and it started to rain. Do you remember? We're trying to find a place to hide because of... But there was a magic shop there, wasn't there? There was a magic shop in that.
There was
square.
magic shops. It's just a fantastic place. And of course, that's so sad when you think now everywhere's closed and Cirque du Soleil is now out of business, not just shut, but they've gone down the pan. I mean, my friend Roger Hewitt, that he was one of the musical directors for Cirque du Soleil, and we went to school together in Norwich. So that's a wonderful thing to think he's done that and written music.
Sad, very, very sad. Very, very sad.
So many talented entertainers are still out of work. But you're still at it.
I'm doing this and a few other little bits. Stephen Watford, we love Ollie Day, a true Norfolk legend. Oh, legend,
That's
sorry.
the boy Stephen, look.
Yeah, it is. Listen, can you give us a song, Ollie? Give us a song. We'd love to, because you've got such a velvet voice. Have you rehearsed lately? Have you rehearsed?
I had, you know, I set my amplifier up because you said to me yesterday, that'd be nice if you can sing. My wife is emptying the dishwasher in the background, so you can probably hear all the clanging. But I feel as if I should. It's all right. Can I try it out then? Will I have to use the microphones? I don't know about all these things.
No. Have a drink of water. That's singing water. Makes you sing better.
No, that's just Norfolk Tap. That is. That's wonderful. Should I sing a little bit of Let There Be Love? You don't want. I normally sing the Jonathan White Big Band, which is a great joy to me, and to do all these wonderful big band concerts, which again we can't do. We can't even go to rehearsals because 20 people in a room blowing trumpets, all that spittle, that ain't very nice, is it? Yes, please, Ollie.
Yes, please,
what
Ollie.
is that, Christine? What are you asking me for? Because I'm available for most things at the minute, and I've had a shower, so I'm all. No, I am. I'm all soaked up and everything. I'll sing. Oh! Look! I've got a microphone. See, it's good, isn't it?
Chabal.
I could do the pub singer, couldn't I? Hang on, let me just empty me. Oh no! Let's press this then. Should we give this a go?
Go on then. Here we go.
Hope it's not too loud. Can you hear this?
Music a bit louder.
Is you telling me to turn it up higher or lower?
Yeah.
Good game. Can you hear it now? Is that all right? Too loud?
A bit more.
Up a bit more. Hear it. What are you doing this for? You great.
Can't hear you. What's this volume?
Bit more?
Yeah.
No. Can you hear it now then?
No. It's really quiet, honestly.
For goodness sake.
Let
there be you. All right?
Can't hear music.
Let there be me. Let there be oysters under the sea. Let there be wind, occasional rain, and chili con carne. Sparkling champagne. Johnny Cleveland's playing this. Let there be birds to sing in the trees. Someone to bless me whenever I sneeze. No sneezing. Let there be cuckoos, a lark and a dove. Everybody sing. But first of all, please, let there be love. I'm louder than that. Am I quiet then? Am I really quiet?
Yeah, no, the music was quiet.
Do you want it a bit louder? I'll get a bit distortion if I go any louder.
That's better.
You'll have to turn your hearing aid down.
4:30.
This is lovely though, isn't it?
Beautiful. Nice and relaxed.
Are you talking now?
No.
Joe Biden's been sworn in, according to Sky News, just to keep you up to date. Let there be cuckoos, a lark and a dove. But first of all, please, let there be love. My neighbours are just coming up the driveway complaining about the noise. Let there be love. Let there be love. This was my father's favourite song.
I love your dad.
He's not dead. That's not his favourite song anymore. Let there be love. Was that all right?
Hey, I tell you what, Lady Gaga sang the national anthem.
What?
Oh, Lady Gaga. Hi, Ollie. Love hearing you sing.
No, hang on, wait a minute. I'll stop that. You heard enough now. If not, that'll be Ness and Dormer next. I can't do that.
No.
No. No, dear. I actually had the pleasure of singing with Luciano Pavarotti at the Royal Albert Hall in 1986, and he was a lovely, lovely man. He didn't like it if he joined in, but I thought 80 quid a ticket, I'm going to sing the bugger. So that was a lovely trip. You go a funny colour when you laugh.
I know. No, I've just had a shave today. I had a beard. I grew a beard virtually.
You had a beard? I had a beard, yeah.
Oh, I know. Listen, your mum and dad, I love. What I mean, sadly, Dad no longer with, but your mum.
No, I know.
Oh,
They were lovely people.
tell
Well, my
tell them
mother
the
still
story.
is lovely.
Tell them the story about when your mum. She said what she said.
She said, well, we went to, because she's real Norwich and my real name is Stephen. So she said, well, Stephen, we went to see this. And he came up afterwards and he said, now, I told him, I said, you are my son. Well, he said, you must send Ollie my best wishes. And I said, well, who was it then? She said, well, I can't remember his name, Stephen. He was a funny little man. Oh, he was funny. Wasn't he funny, John? And my father said, yeah, he was really funny. And I said, well, what did he do? She said, well, he ran around like this all the time. I said, oh, Johnny Laff. Happy days. Happy days.
Your dad used to come and see me at Munsley all the time, your mum and
all the
dad.
time. Yeah.
God bless him. God bless him.
Yeah.
And give my love to mum. Definitely give my love to mum. She's a lovely.
She's a darling woman, is my mother.
Soon as this gets out, I'm going to come and see her. Love
well,
and
that's
laugh.
good. Don't you threaten her like that. She's over 80. You've got to be careful. She's got to be protected from people.
Is she having her jab yet? Has she had her jab?
She's had the first one. I took her there. Yeah. So that's good.
Liz, but thank goodness you've had a shave, Johnny. You don't look like Cat Weasel. Do you remember that?
I used to love Cat Weasel.
Oh,
Wake it up. Have a spit. Get rid of it.
Yeah, Cat Weasel. There used to be a wrestler called Cat Weasel as well. A wrestler called Cat Weasel. Yeah. But listen, Ollie,
did you
it's been
do any
fantastic.
wrestling?
I did when I was at Butlins, yeah, when I was at Redcoat.
used to do wrestling, didn't he?
Yeah, the Great Nero. The Great Nero, it was called. Saw him at Yarmouth many, many, many times. Joe Biden is now 46th President of the United States. Ollie, I know you like cinema buff, but stage name from Oliver Hardy. Did you get your stage name from Oliver Hardy?
No, I didn't, Perry, and that's lovely to hear from you, my boy. 2 seconds, I'll show you something.
Oh, where's he going now?
That's worth it.
He's gone. He's done a runner. He'll be back in a minute, Nigel. Look at that.
This is the original handbill that used to hang up in a fish and chip shop, and that is the original from when they appeared at the Norwich Hippodrome in 1953. And this is their autograph. I'm trying to find the camera.
I've got it. Yeah.
That's their autograph.
Wow.
And this is a photograph of them on stage in Norwich. My friend, who was a press photographer, sneaked in an old Kodak Brownie and sat really still and took that photograph of them. What about that?
Brilliant.
That's my prized possession. I took it on the Antique Roadshow when it came to Chroma Pier.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, Ollie, we've got a friend in common who is AJ Marriott.
Oh, wonderful, AJ.
Yeah, well, AJ wrote loads of books. He's written the British tours, Lauren Hardy British tours, Lauren Hardy the American tours, and the film Stan and Ollie was from AJ's book.
That's right, based on his book.
Based on his book, and we know him. We've got somebody who's made a film.
He's
it's incredible.
Man. A lovely man.
Listen, it's been lovely talking. Just stay there. Let's bring the others back on. Buzby, is that Zac? Hey, how are you?
No, Ollie.
Buzz.
I know, but Ollie, what about Roy Waller? Roy Waller.
He's a lovely man. Wasn't he a lovely man?
Oh, yeah. I used to phone him up and be his gay hairdresser all the time. I used to phone him up. Yeah. Hi, Roy. It's me. Would you mind? Can I take you a game of golf? Can I look after and clean the balls for you, Roy? And he just didn't know what was going on. And Wally Webb and all of those guys. Biggest respect.
Wally's just retired from the BBC. I was your assistant, Ollie, down from Dagenham and worked at Mudcat. Oh, what a wonderful! I remember you.
Have you been on his boat, Ollie? Have you been on Wally's boat?
No, I haven't. That pleasure has evaded me, I'm afraid.
I've been on it twice. Oh, it's awesome.
I can't believe he had you back twice, Buzz. I can't believe he had you back a second time.
No, when we won the tourism awards, the main picture, Wally took the picture and it was plastered all over the place. So thank you, Wally. Brilliant. You Reg and Norfolk guys were awesome. Yeah, awesome. And Sherry.
Yeah.
Zac, thanks for coming on today. Absolutely
my pleasure. My pleasure.
Lovely to hear your stories. Next time I get you on, you've got to do a dance routine, okay?
Yeah, no problem at all.
And you could be the new Joe Wicks. I have your photo. You were magic, Ollie Day. That's from Rosa Cooper.
Thank
Brilliant.
you. Thanks, Greg.
Honestly, you've had some great times at Potters, and Buzby, great to work with. One of my best sketches, I think, Buzz was for us, was the swimming sketch. Which
awesome.
I love that sketch.
It was that when it was just like, and I'll tell you the other one I liked when we did.
Fusion was one of my favourites.
Fusion.
The Wild West was great. Oh, there's all the shows. Nicky, Nigel, awesome producers and production from them guys.
I liked it, Buzby, when you used to do the drums.
Oh yeah, Fusion. It was great. What talented. The thing about Potters is the talent, and you can see it around here, John. The talent is incredible.
Around here. So does that include me then, Buzz, as well?
Okay, can we come back onto that one? No, in actual fact, the swimming was probably, and the Teletubbies was one of our most popular things that we did. So it was just different variations of comedy. The guests loved it, and the Michael Jackson and the Wild West show and stuff. It was brilliant. I
like doing the other one. You know, when we did. What's his name was in it? Always look on the bright. What was that? We did Spamalot when you was up in that gantry. Funny as anything.
When my wig accidentally fell down.
Yes, I know. Rachel was Lady of the Lake.
That's right. Yeah, that was it. That was great. Great fun.
I know, but also the comedy hits with Rachel and the stage with the microphone kept on playing up. Ollie, you need to see some of this stuff that we've done. It's awesome.
I do.
You know what I mean?
It's the truth.
Buzby's been there 50 years. So listen, everybody.
No, allegedly. But Johnny, can I just quickly say hello, Mamoose, Madam Moose, I love you, and to Darcy and O'Connor, and everybody at Potters who's watching this. Sooner or later, we're going to be open, and I can't wait.
Yes.
Buzby, thanks for coming on. I shall speak to you very soon.
Oh.
God bless you, mate. I'd love to the Moose. Cheers. Zach, thank you very much for coming on. It's been
my pleasure.
Pleasure. Say hello to Richard for me, Mum and Dad. Ollie Day, I'm going to leave you till last because you know what? You are a legend. I'm not joking. I love seeing you because you know what? You're always the same. You know, especially when we're in the dressing room, you wear them same pants, your lucky pants.
I do. I don't care. I know.
Can we bring Nigel? Can Nigel come on? Can Nigel come on? I was on stage for the show The Georgian Dragon 8 years ago, and I was a dragon as Mark named me. That's not very hard. Mark named you the dragon. I'm sorry about that, Karen, but I bet you had a lot of fun because Mark does those shows so well.
He's a lovely man.
Oh, yeah. Nigel, can you come on and say hello? Get the vaccine inside you, and we can all have a big party. There he is, Nigel Pattle. How are you, Nigel?
I'm very well, Johnny. Thank you very much for asking.
So, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that little bit?
That was well done, Ollie, for getting. I timed it. You got 3 sentences in.
I did. Thank you, Nigel. I love your puffer jacket. Is it cold up in your loft?
It is in my studio. Look, I've got one heater and it's about 3 degrees. So I'm keeping.
When will I see you again?
3 degrees.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. But I was getting some people saying the comments were so quick, but I was trying to get everybody in. You guys got so many lovely comments and great to see James. That was I don't know whether you realise that was James watching live, Johnny.
Really?
Oh, fantastic.
That's him now. So James is watching on his sofa, giggling away. So all those messages are going out for you, James.
Fantastic. Ollie, thank you very much, mate, for coming on.
My pleasure.
I'll speak to you very, very soon, darling. All right?
See you, darling.
Love to the family, all right?
Yeah.
Well, everybody, that's the end of the show. An hour's gone so quick. Now, next week, I've got a very, very special guest, and he's just fantastic. He is, you'll have seen him on television. He's been on so many times, and the last show he did was called The Last Laugh in Las Vegas, and he was on with Cannon and Ball there, and it is Bernie Clifton. Bernie Clifton's going to come on the show. I don't even know the ostrich or not, but he's going to come on the show next week, and also Mickey Zaney, one of the regulars at Potters, and we'll have a young lady as well. Everybody, thanks very much for watching. I've gone. Thanks very much for watching, and thanks to all my guests, Zac, Buzz, Ollie Day, and thanks to Nigel for putting it all together. Zara, we miss you too, darling. God bless you all, and take care. Thanks a lot.